This is Main Street, Rowley, Alberta. It was once a typical prairie Alberta town, just a stone's throw away from the Badlands. But over the years, the phantoms came, and it became a ghost town. But it did survive, and today tourists are delighted when they come to explore. And local Doug Hampton is on hand to offer visits a tour, especially at the famed Sam's Saloon.
Sam Young passed away, and he left it to a farmer out of town. The farmer didn't want it, so he donated it to the community. So that was the beginning of Sam's. Summertime we try to have hire students, and they tour people through all the buildings and do the maintenance, lawn mowing, and keep the place looking good.
For tourists who want to spend some time exploring Rowley, the Pioneer School, which was moved into town from the countryside, has been turned into a remarkable museum. Locals labored many long hours creating doll students and replicating the school back to its pioneer roots.
The schoolhouse was moved in from Hill Street. That's how it ended up here. We had desks from our old school stashed away, and people had desks at home. And everybody started bringing stuff in, and this is how it all come together.
Like we were stepping back into something that used to be.
Other thing too is stuck away, so you don't see it too much, but it's actually a very nice place to come and drive in. We come in here, we turn the corner, and whoa, look at this. There's a lot of nice stuff, so that's good.
From Rowley, we're going to drive south to the Drumheller Valley. Now, this area of Alberta was a huge coal mining community of several small hamlets and towns. And now, one area of this particular valley that somehow sustained itself over the years was a place called Wayne, Alberta. And what's made Wayne really famous is this place here, the Rosedale Hotel. We're going to talk to the owner, Fred, who's been here all his life.
One reason a lot of people come to Wayne to see the Last Chance Saloon, have a steak or a burger. The bridges along the Wayne Road here also, there's 11 bridges in 4 miles, and that's the most number of bridges in the whole world in that distance. I think the history of the building itself is 97 years old, so people like to come in and look on the walls. There's all sorts of memorabilia on the walls, pictures what the town used to look like at one time. And the hotel itself, I mean, you don't see too many Western front hotels like this anymore in Western Canada. Even these old the structures, you know, somebody hasn't been taking care of them, and they've either fallen down or burnt down. But we've had it in our family for 62 years.
About a 20-minute drive southeast of Wayne is the ghost town of Dorothy. The wind howls loudly here, but the few remaining locals don't mind. They also welcome the many tourists who come to take a look at Dorothy's ancient relics, including the old grain elevator and the hamlet's 2 charming pioneer churches. Betty Fabian is one resident happy to show off the local historical society's efforts to restore the churches.
This was an old schoolhouse that was about 10 miles to the east of us here, and the Catholic diocese brought it down here and made it into a church. They didn't do too much renovation on it. It still looks. Well, you can see how high the pitch of manure was on the. I think they took 3 one-ton loads of manure out of here, and then up there it was that high on. But oh yeah, a lot of people come in and use it and camp here. And we've had church groups comes out and they camp inside because every time they come, their tents blow over, so they just come in and camp on the floor. And it's open to anybody that wants to come.